when we put down this deck, we biscuited and screwed all these joints. Now, over time, you know, you get expansion and contraction. So those two opened up. This one's real nice. Still a little bit, right? We can try to get that fixed up. Same with here. And a little bit in that back corner. But most of them are still really nice. That's all good. That's all tight there. Bam, tight. Real tight. So we got a little bit of work. That's all tight. Even this corner is tight. We've already made some wood glue out of the cedar. We've done a little bit of patching here and there and under that bucket and that, which we'll sand tomorrow. But basically, to get this thing ready for stain, we're going to fix up all these finished corners. So I'm going to show you how to make the wood glue. There we are. Oh, that thing's snapped. So first and foremost, you want to have matching sawdust, which we just so happen to have here. It's kind of got this reddish color, which will work over there. So basically get your, I like to use this waterproof tile bond because we're on exterior anyways. Square it a bunch in there. It's a lot, but it's okay. Where are you going? Just stay over there where I can see you. Go. Am I talking to a different dog? You see another dog around here? No, I must be talking to the most gorgeous animal alive. Now, do you think you can go and lay back in your bed there? Go. Go! Oh my God. Over there! Jesus, just test him. In your bed! So then, you know, it's weird that I would save sawdust, but I knew I had to do this at some point when we were going to come back and stain this thing. So basically, well, that's a lot. Throw that in there. And mix it up with a stirry stick. And you'll get it all funky. That's because I put way too much. So now I gotta add more glue. Ooh, she's a hot. I don't think the foam's gonna last on this. Being outside and stuff, overheating. So just keep mixing it until you get like a paste. Right? And then you don't see any more actual glue. It's just like wood pulp. Mushiness. We're gonna need a lot more glue to make it look like a paste, that's for sure. Obviously more glue, more bond. But you want to get a good consistency where there's still glue and there's still wood product in there, so that way it sticks. See, it's almost like a beige paste now. So that's basically that color. Let me put the camera so it's not directly in the sun. So you can kind of see we're going to be working on that area. But it's basically the same color, right? So what I'm going to do, just add a little more glue to this. Just a little more glue. That's all we got to do. So. And what I'll do is I'll put it on a knife and I'll knead it back and forth on two knives. Probably not going to help that I'm doing this in the sun. But we're going to use this up quick. Anyways, it's probably way too much for the filling we're going to be doing. But rather more than less. I didn't have the proper tray for mixing, so I used an old discarded food box to do this. Okay, so now you basically smear it back and forth on the knife, and then you get a good mix. See that? It's a nice mix now. And there's your match glue. Now, good thing I have that on, that right there. And then what I do, just to ensure everything sticks good, I got a nice little syringe, and I squirt glue in there on top of it all. That way, see, I had my surgical gloves on and everything. Now you take your wood glue, now you're going to get, you just want to smush it down into the holes. In the end, you're going to end up sanding this off, but now your gaps are filled. Oh yeah, we got like a hailstorm. There's like a little ant battle that just happened here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. This guy's like been injured. So look at that. That's all nicely filled. Now we're going to come down to this corner where we're doing that guy. And again, fill up. Bring my wood glue with me. pop this guy, fill it up. 'Cause we're running on E. Oh, a little too much overflowing. Okay, now I'm gonna just shoot a bunch of glue into that crevice. And this is just so when you put your wood glue down, you get a nice bond on the top. See, it's starting to dry up a little, but it doesn't matter. Just press that into the crack until it fills. And then we'll come back and sand that tomorrow. It'll be nice and dry. It'll be nice and filled. And you know, stuff like that happens. Not everyone can do perfect job. Like a couple of years later, you gotta come back and stain. You gotta let deck boards sit for a year before you can stain them. So during that time, these things opened up, and now we're fixing it, right? Come back and sand that, and that'll be all she wrote. Let's go over here, and you guys can watch me do another one. We'll just lightly do this one. Same deal. Throw some. This is an 18 gauge needle, by the way. So we'll come in with our wood glue. It's starting to harden. You can just mix it around. It'll get its. See how good that like matches the wood. And you just keep doing that to basically get rid of any of the white color in the glue. Cracks. The final sand out. And then when we stain, all this will accept the stain. This has got wood in it. We'll do this corner over here. Bam bam. Like so. See, you get a bunch made, and then you just go around and just basically just going to fill the crack with glue. And that way, I put my wood glue. Watch out, ants, get out of there. Oh, die. There you wood glue made from the same sawdust. So it'll match. And it just fills nicely. See? Aside from it being wet right now, you can tell, but once it's sanded, you won't really be able to notice. You'll obviously see a little bit, but better than just leaving it, right? I'm gonna do this corner. Same deal. Right here, little guy. Wood glue, bam. And so this will strengthen this joint as you press the glue into the joint, right? Man, all of a sudden just decided to become windy. Whatever, just going around filling little spots. Jesus, of course that would be fine. The weather has not been inviting to my work lately. Alright, that done. Looks like I could also fill this guy a little bit. Just to make. I'm gonna do it like I always do it. A little bit of glue. Don't hold anything in. Starting to get dry because of the sun. Oh. But what else do we got here? That corner, this corner. That corner's good. This guy needs a little. Right there. You see it, don't you?
Do you want insurance, buddy? Do you want something to eat?
Not right now.
Like half hour? Or, yeah, I got some choices. Like I got from the other night. We got.
It's not live right now.
Oh. maybe I shouldn't talk about,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Let me just finish filling these. Come back in like
Half hour?
15 minutes. 20 minutes.
I'll be cooking, okay, how about 20 to 30 minutes, I come back.
Perfect. I'll be done all the filling. There we go. Ooh, this stuff's getting really really dry. Look at you, you little food goblin. You know what? I think I got everything. Yeah, that's good too. Alright, that's how you make matching wood glue. Ladies and gentlemen, we have covered all the oh, almost forgot this one. See? Missed that one. Missed that one. And we have a little bit left. A little wood glue that, you know, why not? Don't throw it away. Just bear with me. I gotta set this up again. This is kind of hard to do with one hand. Whoa. There. Perfect. That works out. That's right where we were sitting. So again, it's also good to clear them. See how that opened up? Look at how good of a match this has turned out. Anyways, let's inject some wood glue into the corner. This way, once this homemade wood glue gets on there, that is almost done. So obviously, when you make a batch, it's just enough for what you need. Because once it starts to get hard to work, it's pretty much done. But this is the last corner. So that's all I needed anyways. Look at how nicely that covers. This is literally like putty now. I don't want it to stick to anything other than what I'm working on. Clean out any detail, because we had some when we carved around these rocks, right? Look at that. You could probably, even with a wet rag, kind of clean that up so there's less sanding, but it'll buff out nicely. I could probably even almost sand that pretty soon here. But I just want you guys to see, because we did this one first. See this right here? Look at that. Looks perfect. You almost can't tell there's a joint that's separated. You know, I can tell that this corner needs to be detailed out there. Done. Knock that wood glue down and then clean this up. Boom. Forgot the step. The step might need a little wood gluage right here and here. This putty is. Maybe I could mix it up again. Who knows? Look at how nicely that has filled. You can see a couple spots. This is nice and tight. Bam, bam. I wonder if instead of making more wood glue, can I just put more glue in this dish and remake the same stuff? Maybe we can agitate it in with fresh glue. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Only because we've got this little bit to do, and it's that needs to be redone. This thing needs to be refilled. So I'm using an 18 gauge needle, but this one has a filter in it that I had to kind of take out so that the wood glue could actually pass through it. So we just go about filling the syringe. Oh, almost to the top. Oh shit. Let's see if I could just inject more glue into the already heated up wood glue. Let's see if I can mix it. I don't think that's a good idea, actually. Let's just see. Well, feels like it's getting some life. Probably gonna need more glue. It's almost like what do you call it? Play-Doh. Dab up this wood glue here that's got stuck to the cedar. It's literally like putty. You know, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident now, that you could revive wood glue that you've already made. All you gotta do is throw some fresh glue in it. You pick up all these pieces. Like a little wood glue hamburger. What are you doing, Jack? Oh, just reviving wood glue. You know what? That worked. Now it's nice and moldable again. And it's the same wood color, because it came from the same tree, and the same sawdust. Okay. We will commence the wood glue repairing here. Might as well, there's another spot here too. Then still pretty tough. it's definitely thick. Being that it's half dried out. But still doing its thing. Just have to work it a little more. Here I am trying to revive the wood glue. I should just make more. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Probably not going to take too long to basically get this ready for sale. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the rest. Man, I'm literally just so close to. Almost should do a second coat on some of these bigger ones. Yeah, they're nice sanded. They're gonna lose that eighth anyways. It's gonna just go flush. So, and just a little bit. Okay, maybe I will use it. Let's see. We've got this guy, these two on these corners here. Let's just experiment. Why make new wood glue? I could literally probably just putty this in. This is very crude, but hey, trying not to have to make more wood glue. There's no point. This is the only corners that are left. I'm just gonna massage that on there. This is also why I'm wearing gloves, because now that we're done wood gluing, I can just scrape off anything I don't need. And cleanup can happen literally with either sanding your tools or just running them under water because it hasn't fully dried yet. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Whoa. Almost wiping out here. So now we have successfully made our color match wood glue. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day. Bye. Till next time.